Monster Hunter World has been out for some time now and is the biggest entry in the series to date. This video contains some useful tips for new players who are just getting to grips with the basics. Number 1. Try out all different weapons. With 14 different weapon types in Monster Hunter World, new players might be wondering where to start. Well, fear not, there's no one best weapon, so find the one that you enjoy the most. There's also no harm in starting simple while you learn the ropes, so there's no need to dive right into the most complicated weapons right away. Number 2. Always be upgrading. Monster Hunter World has upgrade systems to all the weapons, and these work in such a way that it doesn't make sense to hoard items. If you can use some to get a little more damage on your weapon, then do it. You'll quickly outscale the early items. Another tip is to not be worried about the fact that some of the weapons have weaknesses. All weapons and armor have both strengths and weaknesses. It's just the way that the game is set up, so don't worry too much about that. Just make sure that you're picking the right kind of weaknesses and strengths for the monster that you'll be hunting. Number 3. Always be prepared. Meals cooked by the chef give you buffs, so make sure to eat before every hunt, and also make sure to spend some time in your inventory before a hunt, so stock up on potions, antidotes, rations and meat, the correct kind of ammo. If you're doing a capture quest, then traps and tranquilizers if you need them. A little time spent before each hunt does go a long way, so make sure that you're putting in that preparation time. Number 4. Always use the Hunter's Notes. The Hunter's Notes are a great new addition to the series that help you to understand a few extra details about things going on around you. This will give you tips on controls for your weapons, they'll give you tips on your environment, and they'll even teach you a little bit about the monsters that you're hunting. So for example, it might tell you which parts of the monsters are breakable, and if so, what items that might give you. So definitely don't ignore this useful resource. Number 5. Bounties. Bounties are small side quests that you can carry out during your main quests and give you rewards such as armor spheres, which are used to upgrade your armor. You can take up to 5 of these at once, and they are mostly things that you'll be doing anyway, such as mining or picking up herbs or capturing large monsters or slaying large monsters. So they're almost always things that you will be doing anyway, so make sure to pick them up because they're just a free way to get some extra resources. Number 6. SOS. If you're struggling with a monster and feel that you could do with some help, then use the SOS flare. There's no shame in it. This will allow other hunters to join you on your hunt. Now, the difficulty does go up, but on the whole, it's a really good way to get the job done. If you're struggling with that Rathian, then it's really helpful to have some other hunters who will be able to help you. They'll just come in and they'll give you a hand, and you'll take that Rathian down together. And finally, number 7 is to make sure to save. Monster Hunter World does not have the same autosave system that most modern gamers are used to, so make sure that you're saving frequently after every quest, to make sure that you don't lose any progress and make sure you don't lose any of those hard-earned items. And that's it. That's 7 quick tips for new players to Monster Hunter World. I hope you found this video useful. Please do like and subscribe if you did, and I hope to see you next time for another video.